All right, today we have a new product to try out. It's a comparison product again, just like our razor, so check that out if you haven't checked it out yet. Charlotte has no idea what we're doing because I ordered this and I was like, this is hilarious. Like, how is this like the new thing? I'm gonna pull out this item and see if Charlotte can guess what it's used for.
Right, she's pretending this is like Ask This Old House with the cute little tool, something that we have to figure out what it does. And okay, do you see this? Can you see what I see?
I'll give you I did this trick with my husband and my children too.
It looks like something that squeezes between your legs. And it could just be like, it's like the camping thing for girls. Like, that's totally my husband has.
Is this to pee in?
That's what it looks like. Not like that a girl would use it though. More for, anyways, that's the first instinct to see what this is. And I know that's not what it is because we're not comparing that today.
My kids are like, it's the Dr. Beak nose, like modern day mask.
So your husband goes low, your children.
Right. And then I showed my kids and it was like, I put that on my face.
Great.
All right, so you are right. It is an exercise tool to work your inner thighs.
It's like a squeeze thing, right?
It came with no instructions because I bought it from Wish, but I've seen the videos of like the company. So if you buy this from a company, like there's no springs, no nothing. It is just hard plastic. If you buy it from a company, it's $45 for this stupid little thing.
Wow.
Wish it was like $5.
Right. So that's what I'm trying for $5. Okay, that's how we roll right now.
Right. So, but then I couldn't remember how you put it and how you use it, so I was like trying all sorts of ways, and I had to go back and read it because at first I thought it like slid in this direction,
but
it slides in this way. So this, your inner thighs rest on this part.
Okay.
And then you do things like planking or hip dips, and like if you're in like cat and cow position, and then you do like hip dips to squeeze it, things like that.
So I love that your children are like, ew, I put that on my face. Yes. So, ew, you put that on your face.
Right, because I stuck it between my legs and I was like, and then you just like squeeze your butt cheeks together and it squeezes and they're like, ah! My poor son, he's like, I put that on my face. I'm like, I'm wearing clothes, you guys. I'm a hygienic person, it's okay. So, but this was like, this is like the original
80s
thigh master.
Here's the 80s.
Right, so this is like what everybody's calling the new and improved Thigh Master.
Really improved. Hard plastic. I guess if that gets, yeah. Whatever.
I don't know. This actually has a spring in it.
It does. I can
and this one, like, you could use your arms. They even show in the video to like,
oh, that's interesting.
I know, but I'm afraid it's gonna like spring back.
You're afraid of it.
I am, because
this was not gonna do anything there.
No. So then I like showed this to my kids and they right away were like, oh, you can do this and this and this with it, right? They try to pull it apart. I was like, no,
don't break it.
Right?
Children.
It's $2 from Wish. Don't break it.
Because you could. For $2 from Wish. You just don't know.
The whole video shows like how it's supposed to lift the butt and make it all look good and tighten it, and it's better than like squats and stuff. But I'm like, I just can't squeeze it together.
That way, it's like the V.
Yes, like the V.
Alright, that feels really weird to have to do that though.
So that's gonna work your inner thigh, which is what this is supposed to do in your glutes.
Right, so you can't do this position with that tool.
No. I feel like there's only one way that you can hold this tool in to make it work. Because I don't know what else to, like you can't, I mean.
No, it's not gonna do anything.
It's not gonna do anything.
Right, and even doing that motion, I don't know that it's working.
Can you not feel it?
Like, I don't know that it's working my inner thigh. Like.
It's a glute thigh thing. I don't know.
I guess. Maybe if I do it like lots of days in a row.
My daughter's like, I'm gonna sit there and crochet and do this while I watch a movie. I'll be the most productive person in the world. I was like, I'll take a picture when you do that.
Oh my gosh, yes. Alright, I think that you feel like you're doing something for sure.
Okay.
But it's a full, like, lots of muscle motion. I don't know that I'm just focused on the one muscle group. So maybe that's where I'm like, is it my inner thigh working? Is it my glutes working? Is it my quads working? There's lots of stuff here that could be working.
Alright, but it is working.
It is working. So
okay.
it happen.
Well, that's good.
Alright, are you gonna show that one off for us?
I guess, but you have to move.
I'm in your way.
Okay, so I have to hold this with my thighs without letting it slip out with my slippery stuff.
Right, I think the tricky part is like workout
How do you
things are
hold it?
slippery. I was like, dude, that thing's not gonna stay, it's plastic. It's gonna slip.
Alright, and then they go down. I mean, I'm definitely squeezing tight to hold it, but I can feel it slipping out.
Right, can you tell that those muscles are working then?
Okay, I want to try something.
Right.
I took it out. I'm just going to squeeze I'm going to do the same thing without having it in.
There you go.
And I feel like I get the same.
Same thing, so nothing really different.
Nope. Nothing really different.
I don't know, cat and cow. That's a lot of like, how close do I have to?
It's weird to hold it in, huh?
It's weird. And I think I'm like, am I doing anything? It's so.
Oh no, you're just clenching your cheeks really, really tight.
I'm like, without it, I wouldn't be doing anything inner thigh. Because you're working, like a cat and cow is more your abs and your back and
Right.
stretching kind of emotion. So I don't know that, when you said cat and cow, and I'm
Right.
like, okay, but how does that thing work?
I don't know.
Alright. Seriously, do you have to like go all the way down?
I don't know. Press your pelvis together and then bring it back up. Can you tell you're holding something? It's just weird. I don't know if I would do this every night.
Okay, it sounds weird to say, but I feel like it's too skinny to like have good pressure on it.
Yeah, like if it was a little bit thicker, then it would have more,
Right, like
more movement.
something to like grip and feel like you're pushing. Whereas that, I'm holding it, sort of. It might slip, but I don't feel like I'm using muscles
Right.
in
It
that.
doesn't move a lot.
No.
So I agree. Like if it was at like even double
Right, like
its
just
width,
fatter
you could
width so you can
feel like you're squeezing something.
actually using that inner thigh area to push on it. And again, even just using this one, like you said, you can use it on your arm.
That terrifies me.
Right.
Like your arm's gonna spring up and like hit me in the face. Bam!
Sorry, I'll do it on this side. I'm gonna not put her life in danger.
Don't you?
If I was holding it, didn't kill me.
I know, but it's terrifying.
It is terrifying. And it's fun to have workout thingies, but how many workout thingies do I have that I've never used?
I have so many exercise tools that I have picked up along the way to help assist and motivate that just sit around my house and do nothing. So, do you have one that you actually use all the time? Frequently?
And I feel like that's partly why we got into yoga, where it's our body, it's strengthening, it's something that we don't have to have the weird tools lying around the house for the questionable conversation. Anyways, and then I can't believe you put that on your face. Oh goodness. Or, right, is there something that you really love? So far, I'm kind of going thumbs down on both of these.
Right.
I don't know if I'd really use it. That's my problem, but I'm sure they could work. Okay, that's, alright, I don't know, you feeling your inner thighs work?
It makes my hip hurt. That's because I'm getting older. I feel like it's gonna spring out and attack me. This one terrifies me. Like seriously, it's so stiff.
It's really stiff. Like it almost feels like this guy, how there's no give, but you know there's no spring in this. So it's like, is there a spring? Because it's just really stiff. And then like I feel like where you're pushing from, it's just too far away.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess I'm not into the tools for the workout.
Ha, there you go.
So now you can see there's definitely a spring in there. We're not making it up. Because, her son already took it apart.
I know, right? I've got it back together. But yeah, like it just, you could just feel it pushing back so much.
I'm sure that's part of the, hey, this is your resistance awesomeness, but
No,
I don't know.
It's terrifying.
I don't know, and I'm so sorry, I just can't do it. Like, I tried, and it sort of stayed, but there just isn't, like, it's funny because it's like you would think that's a good distance for enough pressure to push against, but it just isn't, so.
Right. Alright, so,
Sorry, it's not our favorite.
these are not exercise tools that I would use.
No, but be sure to like and subscribe and give us comments of other things you want to see us use, or if you love them, let us know. We want to hear your opinions. We love you guys and appreciate you hanging out doing silly things with us.
Right? And if you have found something crazy that you're just not sure about, send it our way and we'll try it out for you. I'm so bad.
You started it.